Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this SWL Signals channel. I've decided to come out here to the park again this morning and see what the shortwave bands hold this morning. Time right now is 12:26 UTC, 7:26 my local time. I'm located in the west central coast of Florida in a town called Newport Richey, which is just a little bit north of Tampa, Florida, for those who may need a landmark. I'm out here at this park. Very quiet environment out here. I'm going to go ahead and do some band scans. I think I'm going to do an 8,000 to 9,000, 9,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 11,000 scans this morning and see what we find. Something always interesting for sure. So let's get started. Using a Texan 990X with a telescopic antenna. Not quite sure. That sounds like it could be a HFDL or high frequency data link signal, which is what airplanes use to communicate various information back to ground stations, digital mode. Sounds a little different though, but it could be. We'll do some research on that. 8074 kilohertz.
General vicinity. Today and tonight probably not too bad. Sunday night, and Monday are probably really ugly at times, with plenty of squalls and thunderstorms.
8137 kilohertz is a marine weather station, WCY. It's actually operated by a human, not a automated voice. It gives weather for, I believe, the South Atlantic and the Caribbean area for boaters out there.
So, for Sunday, wind would be generally southeast.
.8313 is the Japanese slot machine channel marker. Basically, in a nutshell, what that does is it just holds the channel in case there's traffic needed. I've read that it's been operated by the Japanese Navy, and occasional data streams can be heard going through. This is kind of what the idle sounds like when it's just being held. There's a couple different frequencies for them. They're down the 4,000 area also. I think there's another one up here in the 8,000 area. We'll see if we catch that one. Good signal from Japan though. Yeah, geez. I'll pause the video here for a second. Okay, sorry about that. We had some people walking by one of the nature trails out here. So we're back. Thinking that maybe over the horizon radar. Have to check. It's a STANAG signal. NATO digital mode communications. I believe the French also use it. Probably various countries use it, but I've always seen it to be NATO or French. And that's a weather fax signal, most likely coming out of either New Orleans, U.S. Coast Guard New Orleans, or out of Boston, Massachusetts, or Chesapeake, Virginia. One of those. So we'll have to validate when we get home. Those can be decoded if you have the right software. They send out various satellite pictures as well as weather maps and wave maps and wind, and almost like what you see on TV. It's a radio teletype signal. More STANAG. It's another frequency for the Japanese slot machine, 8588. Heard very well in the mornings here in Florida. It's a teletype signal down there, weak signal, but it's there. Radio teletype. It's probably STANAG. Sounds interesting. Oh, there's another one. Japanese slot machine, 8703 or 8704. Sounds a little different on that frequency. Definitely the same signal though. It gets its name from, I guess, the sounds of a slot machine make when you're doing the slots. When you're gambling, I guess.
We're ahead, Texas. 12330, flight level 330. Casual 1252, X, damage.
22166 is double text of 1233330, taxi 1252, Dunning, New York.
That's a New York radio, 8846 with aeronautical traffic. A lot of interesting stuff can be caught on those frequencies. You can hear foam patches from the planes to the ground for various reasons. I've heard some with medical reasons, some with a passenger on the plane who was kind of unruly, and stuff like that. So it's worth listening to. Carrier there, not sure. Could be a pesky mariner out there in the boats. Sometimes they transmit upper sideband, but mainly lower sideband. Okay, 8,000 and 9,000 kilohertz. Got some interesting utilities in there. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump to the next band here, 9,000 to 10,000 in the next video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like. Have a good day, everybody.